is your co-main event of the evening. 5 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Brought to you by Cove Farms. CBD you can trust. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the camouflage trunks, he stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 172 pounds. Tonight, he is making his bare-knuckle debut, fighting out of Ithaca, New York, introducing Armus Guyton. And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim, he stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 176 pounds. He is making his bare-knuckle debut tonight, fighting out of right here in Denver, Colorado. Introducing Benjamin, Mr. Alaska, Bennett. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Stephen Balea.
Get on the line, go back, go back.
Co-main event time.
Fight.
Here we go. Armus Guyton in the camouflage trunks. Bennett, black with the white stripe. Southpaw stands early for Guyton. Throwing wild. Bennett able to cover up.
Gotta be careful with those wild shots with your hands, Goldie. Bennett trying to withstand the storm. Not getting hit cleanly that much though, so I think he's trying to make Guyton punch himself out a little bit.
Bennett has Jake Ramos of Genesis MMA Academy in his corner tonight, and Jarrell Askew, one of his friends, dating all the way back to high school. Cody East, Bart Lujan in the corner of Armus Guyton.
So far they're having trouble kind of finding each other's distance here. Bennett tries to start punching, gets in a jab there, but they're trying to solve the distance as now Guyton turns right-handed.
Guyton has trained in just about everything: boxing, karate, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo, Muay Thai, and a little bit of capoeira.
And so far it looks like background confusion. Good hook there, double, triple hook by Bennett.
Bennett, Mr. Alaska, talked about my good buddy Justin Buckles.
Good uppercut.
MMA for many years, Paulie, and was over at Alpha Male for decades, and he said, man, Justin Buckles is a legend back there. Then Bennett trying to get a legendary start.
Yeah, that was a legendary left hook he just
There you
landed.
go. Right on cue, Magic Man.
Now that good right hand there by Bennett Goldie. That initial awkwardness now is kind of calmed down as both of these guys sort of settle into the fight.
Bennett those high elbows. Blocking.
Two right hands will make you turn back to the right hand.
You got that right.
The southpaw stance wasn't working for Guyton defensively.
On another right hand.
Doesn't matter what stance Guyton's in, he's taking some right hands both ways, and he doesn't have too many more to take. He's got to be careful here.
Bennett, a ringside amateur boxing world champion, showcasing his skills here in round number 1 against Seago, Armus Guyton.
Defense there by Bennett, seeing the punches getting underneath him. Nice jab. Better fundamentals by Bennett.
A lot of pressure by Bennett. Speaking of great fighters from the state of Alaska, congratulations to Austin Vanderford, just signed with the Ultimate Fighting Championship. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Frenetic start for Guyton. Discipline for Bennett. Start of round number 2. Guyton switches southpaw quickly, camouflage trunks. Black and white for Bennett. Corner said, man, that was a beautiful first round. Ben said, did I win it? He said, yeah.
Also,
Nasty uppercut.
he tried to get him in that high palm, Goldie.
Professional boxing, professional MMA, and 33 amateur MMA bouts on the resume of Bennett. very familiar with the clinch. 7-1 in MMA as a professional.
Guyton makes his awkwardness work for him a little bit.
He does.
He can't go those wide shots, though.
He came out swinging wide early on, and Bennett was able to slow the pace.
There's that high point again. And Bennett found a home with that. He's starting to realize he can work well.
Round number 2, fight scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. That jab snapped the head of Guyton back.
Oh, good uppercut there by Bennett. Guyton doesn't have a lot left here. It's been tough. Bennett now has his mouth bloody.
Yep. Bennett systematically breaking him down.
Yeah.
Midway point of the second.
And I think Bennett sees that Guyton doesn't really have a lot to threaten him with, so he's starting to add more pressure and starting to see that he's got a weakening target in front of him.
Okay, stop.
Bennett spent the last 4 weeks of this camp in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at Jackson Wink. Guyton did, pardon me, adjusting to the altitude. Bennett lives here in the altitude. 1 minute on the clock, round number 2. After that wild start by Guyton, it's been all Bennett. Justin Gaethje, Cameron Usman, Neil Magny, Drew Dober, amongst the greatest influences in Bennett's fighting career.
Hey, somehow Guyton's hanging around, man. He's tough.
Ithaca, New York, Pontiac, Michigan.
Oh, now the mouthpiece is out. Gotta be careful there, Guyton. His mouthpiece is out.
Still a lot of time, 20 seconds.
I want that to happen. Big Knuckles, you lose some teeth.
Okay, stop. 10 seconds. Time.
Round's going to end as the mouthpiece is retrieved. Great second round for Bennett. Tons of amateur boxing and kickboxing for Bennett. 81st combat competition here tonight as he makes his bare knuckle debut. We start round 3.
And in Bennett's corner, they were telling him, you want to send him home. He's ready to go home. Send him home. And I think there's been a couple of times where Guyton's been just about ready to go, and then he's sort of hung around and made it awkward. And even got Bennett cut a little bit here. So he's hanging cut up one way in his own awkward way, making life tough for Bennett. I don't know if he's winning, but he's making it a tough fight, tough, rough fight.
Body. In the inside fighting game, it's been almost a sweep for Bennett.
Yeah,
regardless of who initiates the clinch, right?
He's physically stronger, goalie. Yeah. Takes command inside. Honestly, Guyton's just defending on the inside. He's not a lot of offense for Guyton. It's pretty much just trying to defend whatever Bennett does once he's stuck in that high point. Guyton's a tough guy. Like I said, been a few times in this fight now, he almost seems ready to go, but he kind of still hangs around and then all of a sudden throw a bunch of shots.
Said he wants the fans to feel inspired by martial arts. Never give up attitude, and Guyton has displayed that.
Bennett's face is bloody. I can do as well. It shows you how tough Guyton has made it. Jockeying for position there with the hands on the inside.
When they get into these tight positions, it's all offense for Bennett, all defense for Guyton. Right in front of us, Paulie. It is all over! Bennett, here at home, victorious in his bare knuckle and BYB debut. There's the champ, Courtney Cameron, his training partner, loving the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Stephen Boulay calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the third round. Declaring your winner by TKO and now undefeated as a bare knuckle fighter, Mr. Alaska, Bennett! Bennett.
We're talking a minute.
Hold on, did you throw your mouth guard in the crowd? Who caught that mouth guard?
It's my lady friend out there. Yeah, I threw it to her.
That is disgusting. As is you licking the blood, but it seemed like you really enjoyed it in there, huh, Ben?
Yeah, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. A couple of my past MMA fights, I've just been so focused wrestling, and I just wanted to get out here and try something with the standing that forces me to get into some of those exchanges, so fuck it, right? Let's go, Denver! Let's go, baby! It's time to party, baby! I'm going to Whiskey Row later. Let's go!
Ben, I gotta ask, you talk about your wrestling, your MMA. You figured out tonight an interesting rule about fighting for BYB is you can fight in the clinch. You just lick the blood off your hand?
Let's go! Hey, it's my blood. It's already in my body.
Okay. We're going to talk about that later, Ben. But you used that dirty boxing tonight. Did you know that clinch was going to be open so much? You were just laying on the body the whole time.
I don't know. I just wanted to come out here and get into a slugfest and get beat up a little. So I was just trying to figure out any way to hurt the guy. I didn't have any strategy. Although my coach here, he had a great strategy for me. I don't know how well I followed it. Yeah.
Now, you did gash your eye open pretty good. Is that one of the worst cuts that you've had? You've had over 80 fights. What is that cut like compared to what you've experienced before?
Well, he was throwing at me and I wanted to give him one, so I moved my head into the punch, so, it could be a little more even.
Last question for you. You said that in your gyms that you train in here in Denver, Colorado, huge fighting city, that you are always the one to take the risk and try new things. Do you have any of your teammates that you want to see take the gloves off and fight in the Trigon? Think about it now.
Man, maybe my boy Ryan. I think he'd be pretty good at this. Yeah, Ryan Lineker. He's a beast. Hey, my whole squad at high altitude mixed martial art are a bunch of animals. Banks Carrington, I love you, man. Jarrell, Chris, everybody. I love all my teammates. I love you, Ryan. I don't have anything else to say other than I love you guys. Thanks for coming out and putting up with my dumb ass. Let's go get some beer. Let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner and now undefeated, Bennett!